Boy, that was annoying. And we back. Oh boy. And I'm gonna get on to this shit. Alright, which one though? I mean, this is. I mean, it's only a little bit shorter, but yeah, that shit. Casting was horrible. Whoop, casting was terrible. It's like a truncated version. No, the whole thing is all right. Let's go with this.
Yeah, yo, yo, texting with Kanye is ridiculous.
I
First of
bet.
all, yesterday, so I come all the way to Los Angeles, and I'm expected to do this like elaborate interview with Ye. It turns into exactly what you see online. So Kanye says, "Yo, check this out. Yo, someone knocked on my door. I can't, like, I'm not doing anything today." He goes to check in at a hotel. The screenshots are online. Nothing I'm saying is made up. Someone texted him, I think his manager or something, like, yo, if you feel unsafe, go to the hotel. He basically hits me, says, yo, they're trying to put me in the hospital, they're trying to kill me, and I have to get out of here and I have to get to Japan. Apparently, like, Japan, China is like the only place where this guy feels safe. So he's like, yo, we could either do it now. So I know ETA. He's like, we could do it right now, right this moment, or I'm going to Japan. You can come to Japan. I'm like, fuck no, I'm not going to Japan. So yo, check this out. I'm like, great. I grabbed like this is like a vlog style joint. We're about to go to Kanye right now. He gave me his hotel. He's like, yo, pull up to the hotel. We're doing it in the hotel room. Fuck it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He then gives me a time. He's like, yo, he says, when can you get here? Get here. I'm like, I can get here at 10. He texts me back, literally, like all this is text. He texts me back 15 minutes later and says, I have to leave at 10. So I'm like, what? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm
Yeah.
already on the way. I'm going to get there. I said, I'm going to get there 9:20, which I think I capped a little bit. What time it says we're going to get there? What time? 9:20. Oh, are we getting there at 9:20? Yeah. Oh, perfect, perfect. Okay, so
Wow.
at first I thought it was going to
Riveting
be 9:30.
stuff.
So we got 40 minutes to do an interview, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just roll all the way through. I got this mic in my hand. This is my mic, and yo, whatever happens, happens. Now I had a whole bunch of questions, this and third.
Jerry the
This is
fucking
literally gonna
mouse.
be, yo, we're catching Kanye at a very interesting time. You know, some people might be saying that he's,
Dog, he is the fucking chubbiest cheeked adult you'll ever see in your life, bro. He's definitely like the he should play Alvin in Alvin and the Chipmunks. Or no, not Alvin, the green one. I forget what the green one's name is though. Tubby? Something like that.
I don't know if they would consider this a manic episode, or some people might say he's paranoid, or some people might be like, hey, listen, he's exposing a lot of truths. And anytime you do that, you always have to worry. So, listen, I don't know what it is. Listen, I barely woke up yesterday, but we're gonna go get this done. So again, I'm gonna bounce off the energy he got going on. But yo, let me tell you this: working with like uh, rappers, but especially like a mogul like Kanye, yo, just jumping. By the way, is there? This is the only. I hope this is the only hotel we're not going to the wrong one. Is the place we're going in West Hollywood? Okay, great. Perfect. So at least I know I'm going to the right place. I have to check my text every couple of minutes because this dude is live to tell me like, yo, I just got on a jet. I just got on a jet. Okay. Yeah. All right. A little bit hectic, but it wouldn't be the life of making content. It wouldn't be.
You know, I really am trying to be fair. Because I never sat down and actually watched anything academic has done through something that academic has done. Like it's always been shit. It's always been like through somebody else, like Screwface or Stevie Knight or some other interview somewhere. Like it's never been his own content, right? So watching this 3 minutes and 4 seconds, I kind of want to I kind of want to like uh, do like a Charlie Brown kind of football kick, but like not pulled away, right? Kind of punt him. You know what I mean?
Be dealing with Kanye West. Run and gun entertainment, man. Listen, the Academy. Why not? Yo, by the way,
What?
this
What?
is how funny it is. So I'm thinking about, yo, we gotta do. Yo, they send me a look, which is like this dark, like almost silhouette, like aesthetic, and they're like, Kanye wants to do the interview, and it has to be done like that. So the whole time I'm hitting up production people, gaffers. I'm hitting up people who are gonna do all type of, real top level pro. Because I'm thinking, Kanye does music videos, and he's one of the best at it. Like Kanye shoot movies, which are music videos, right? Yo, I'm gonna have to do this whole interview probably in the studio or the little lounge of his suite. I think I don't even know what type of hotel room he has. You know what I mean? But I'm doing it in his room. Bug it, okay? Uh, I can't even say no Diddy on this because he rocks with Diddy.
Don't you
Yo, I have
ever?
no
Why would
idea
you?
what I'm
Why
walking
would you
into.
even? Why
I
would you
have
even?
no idea. He said he got knocks on the door. Yo, yo, yo. So I just cut last scene, and I'm like, yo, let me look at questions because I gotta get everything. I gotta be prepared. Yo, and I'm like, I'm like telling everybody in the car like how he's texting me. I'm like, yeah, Kanye's like kind of super sporadic right now, and yo, I read this message wrong. I just read it right. So I heard he says, yo, like it says, he said heads. I'm gonna. I'm wearing my black outfit, and I was just like,
Dog,
okay,
I'm
I like wearing.
already fucking dropping stuff at this fucking dumbass nigga, bro. Dog, what are you? He could have. There was a shorter one that I'm sure cut is like an hour and 7 minutes, not an hour and 22 minutes. That cuts out this drive there. I'm sure that's what it is, but like I have to be fair to this man and give him his entire bit. Okay, I have to be fair to this man. I was fair to Drake. I can be fair to him. Okay, we can be. But dude, you already fucking make me fucking drop stuff at your stupidity.
Right. So I heard he says, "Yo, head." Like it says, he said, "Heads." I'm gonna. I'm wearing my black outfit, and I was just like, "Okay, I like wearing black. Like that's my color. Black. I'm wearing all black. He's wearing all black." I've also heard that Kanye before in the past has required people to wear all black. Yo, I go back to read the message, and I'm putting a little bit more context to it now. You know what he's saying? Heads up. I'm gonna wear my black KKK fit. I'm like, what? So like, yo, I skipped past. I didn't even like really caught it in the moment because I was like, yeah, 9:20 arrival time. That's what it says now. And he says, okay, we'll have 40 minutes. And I'm like, all good.
I don't
Where's
believe
the
that to
fucking
be true.
black
I
kid?
don't I can't believe that to be true. If any celebrity texts your ass, I'm sure you read every word they motherfucking say. Especially if they're a rapper of Kanye's caliber. You're out of your fucking mind thinking I think you didn't fucking actually know that or read that. Stupid. Dig it, ad boy.
KKK outfit. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Yo, it's no way Kanye wear a black. No, it's no way. No, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I would even feel like, if, yo, no way. I can't be my idol and he's wearing a black KKK outfit. Come on, bro. No, bro. Like, you know what I was expecting? A little bit, like you showed up, and be like, yeah, bro, I'm normal as shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I remember meeting Uzi. Uzi looks like he's crazy online. I met Uzi. Uzi's like, what up, bro? Like, like he's just like mad cool. He's like, like he's just like vaping. That's it.
I
I'm expecting
mean,
Kanye to be like, nah, I'll just be trolling,
most people aren't what they are on stage. I mean, you should know.
bro. I gotta be having a good time. A black KKK fit. Oh my god.
You really are trying to just eat up time at this point. You know what, Ty? You always told you really could have skipped. You should have just even had that 107 and at that. Jesus Christ, unedited. Oh my God. Well, we need the unedited, but goddamn, bro, fuck. I'm about to pour another Di Serrano for this
We'll
shit.
see
I
if this
swear to
can
God.
make it out. But whatever's gonna, Jesus Christ, a black, yeah, a black KKK fit. No fucking way. sitting with him doing that.
You're crazy regardless, nigga.
That's the first
Crazy
thing I gotta ask him.
regardless.
Because I'm thinking about question. I'm like, not at first you got to be like, bro, why are you wearing a black KK outfit?
Why not?
What? All right, 2 minutes away. Listen,
loud
I'm
as
still
fuck.
reading. I'm still like reeling at the fact that my guy said, "Yo, I'm doing a black
Say it
KKK
again.
outfit," and I'm like, "No."
Say it one more time for people who weren't
No,
paying
right.
attention.
Yo, as soon as he said that, I'm like, well, there goes.
As soon as he said what?
Can't put that
What'd he
on.
say? Say it again.
Like, yo,
Go ahead.
I'm
One
like,
more
I don't even
time.
know if I can
Say
put
it
that
again.
on X. You gotta like create like a different website to put that. I think I'm gonna have a content that I'm gonna get like an NBA YoungBoy content. I'm not saying YoungBoy would ever put on this type of outfit, but you get the content and you're like, yeah, this won't come out. Anyway, we'll see.
Do I rant like that? Do I sound like him when I talk like that? Oh, that's like 4. I'm not rewinding. I might, but I'm not. if you if you got a number, I'll pour that many swallows for in this cup.
We're pulling up. I'm recording straight. I want to miss nothing. I've told my man, listen, don't stop
No.
recording, no matter what happens.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So again, I got his mic.
See, I
got
do be
mine.
rambling sometimes. I'm not gonna hold myself.
Yo, I feel like the only question to ask, as soon as I walk in, if I see this guy in the black KKK outfit, I really gotta be like, yo.
What?
Yo,
That's like 5.
Like,
Shit.
forget the interview, bro. Let's just have a conversation. What's going on, bro? Like,
Well, that's at least 4 now.
where is this?
Because he just said it again.
I hope.
Nah. No. I don't have to drink it all at once. It's an hour and a half. It's a fucking hour left. I can sip that shit. I can drink responsibly. And I work tomorrow. This might put me to sleep actually, which actually be really good for me because I can't sleep.
All right, I'm gonna text him I'm here. Just so you know, because I know, he's like here. Let me just say here.
Dog. If he's like this to meet fucking Kanye, I wonder how he would be if he went to meet Drake.
Get that?
Like knowingly meant to meet Drake.
Yeah. Okay, guys? Okay, thank you. All right. Yeah, Rico, you can get the bag out of the truck. We're here to see, I guess, Ye? You should be here.
You know how to get up there?
No, I don't know.
If you go to those stairs,
Yes.
then you're gonna go left
Uh-huh.
to the elevator. It's the 5th floor, I believe.
Thank you. Okay. No, you could actually, you kind of change. I think it's.
What are we doing?
Is this? You like this?
You ain't infiltrating Tate's house, bro.
You just gotta push to.
Did you see that documentary, by the way,
You
a
gotta
couple years
push
ago
the
that
hole.
Netflix did?
He said 5th floor.
Shit was crazy.
Okay.
Shit was
Here we go.
actually fucking wild.
Okay.
This is Kanye's house.
Wait, where's the elevator? Over there? All right. Thank you.
We could put that for tomorrow then. If you remind me, we can do that shit tomorrow. Cause that's just pretty long by itself. If we can have just be that to the whole stream.
I'll tell you after. Where's the elevator? Oh, let me see what he says.
Bet. Everybody wasn't paying attention. I'm really trying to do my shit without being too loud about it. But like I hear everything in my ear, so like it sounds super loud to me. Like I don't know how loud it is actually on stream.
Let me tell you. Nice.
Like I don't know if I sent you a picture. My setup right now is like real tight,
He says, "Oh, room."
and I got no filter on my shit either.
Okay, I'm in the elevator now. Okay. All right. Jesus, don't know what I'm walking into. Let's get it.
Actually, why don't they just turn down?
Hold on. This hotel's kind of dark, isn't it?
There's a gain. I could turn down the mic.
Just keep recording.
Yeah.
All right. Yo, this feels like a service elevator. We're kind of going up. Yo, I know you guys are probably watching this. This is like cinematic. I feel like I'm about to go into a dungeon. I have no idea. Okay, I'm cutting on his mic. Okay.
Maybe I'll be a little bit better. We'll see. It's a little bit better. A little bit. Still pretty close, but it's fine. That's crazy how it can fucking just like readjust my shit while your whole shit's playing, bro. It's just not interesting right now. I mean, the hotel looks nice, man, but what the fuck happened in the past like 2 minutes? I didn't even care I was making noise on the microphone while I'm probably gonna adjust my shit. That was more entertaining than listening to your ass.
Stop calling, please. I need the phone. I need the phone. I need to use my phone. Stop calling, please. Jesus Christ. No, I can't even put my own password in. I gotta go airplane mode.
Shit, I could fuck to TTS by the time we get to something interesting.
Yeah, man. How you doing, brother? Good, chill. My security. Yeah, man. Kept it light. Kept it light, man. How's everything with you, brother?
Wait, he's met Kanye before, right? So it's not nothing new to him, right? I don't know.
Place of refuge, right quick.
The legend, man. How do you stay out here, dog?
I just be like in my office.
I thought we were doing a warehouse.
He's already more entertaining than you, Ak. What the fuck? Yeah. I mean, like, that. I really didn't even peep that. I was nice catch, though. That is wild. That is wild.
To a place of refuge, right
But apparently, as we saw the thumbnail, it's about to get even fucking more crazy. That's like the least of our problems.
quick.
The legend, man. How do you stay out here, dog?
I just be like in my office.
I just be in my office.
Warehouse.
I know, right? But I just decided I was supposed to leave yesterday, but then I was gonna do the interview with you yesterday, and
Yeah.
I was doing it earlier, and blah blah. And
Nah, I
Is
seen,
he
I seen
quiet
online
to you,
shit. I'm
or is
like, damn.
Oh, he's not mic'd up. He's not mic'd
yeah,
up.
so
Never
I
mind.
just got like a little bit.
It's kind of hard to
I thought shit
hear
was
him.
just
I get it.
Even the fucking subtitles can't pick him up. Why you looking like that? You look like a fucking psycho, bro.
All right. Okay.
Nigga, you not about to get sucked off. Calm
I
down.
think my drip is decent. Right? Is that a game? What game is that? Oh, what do you play on that? Like Pokemon?
Nigga,
That's a Nintendo Switch.
no, that's the Rogue Ally,
I don't know why I thought.
right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was a
yeah,
Rogue
like
Ally.
That's a Nintendo Switch.
No, it's not a Switch, you fucking banana. Yeah, it's the Rogue Ally, right? I'm pretty sure it's the Rogue Ally. The one with but the light circles around it. Yeah. It's a black one. Fire.
I don't know why I thought like it would be up here with like some.
But you know what?
Something
See,
like
that's see. Yeah, I give Ye respect though. He know what he doing with the Rogue Ally. He ain't out here with a Nintendo Switch. And that nigga said it was a Switch. Nigga. He just brought the gamer back out on me, bro. Wait a minute. Now, I don't know if he games or not, but that's still kind of ridiculous. Oh, Ye has been playing Last of Us. I bet. You know, he probably would like that. I wouldn't be surprised if he liked the game like that.
Hanging it out.
It's a good game. The first one's a good game.
It do look like kind of like a Switch, right?
It, simple ass niggas, bro.
That's probably some new shit, man.
Both you niggas simple ass niggas, bro.
Yeah. Now I'm calm.
He did say every moment. He said every moment. He said every moment.
I don't know. For
Every
another
moment.
reason, I thought like there was gonna be like assistants, staff.
See, that's why you don't like idolize niggas,
Little bit
bro.
simple.
No idols but God, bro. I bet Kanye himself will tell you that, actually. No idols but God.
Oh boy.
That's why expectations are so fucking high and why you're so fucking disappointed. Stupid.
A little saucy in here, right? A little hot. Hat forward and backwards. My hat.
Nigga, talk about the weather or something, nigga. Like, I don't...
This way. Like the classic look.
Strike up a conversation about him. Like, hey, man, so how's your day going,
I've been
right?
trying to
How's
take
your
my
mom?
hat for a while.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, what you doing later?
Don't let it
Oh,
go.
word?
But yeah.
You're pretty good, too. Yeah, man. Yo, you like Kanye? Yo, I fucking like fucking graduation.
Okay,
That was my
you can
shit,
get a
bro.
good angle if I'm sitting
Graduation, my shit. Oh, you like 808s better? Yeah, man, that was around the turn, though. Nigga!
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. You can stay.
he just walk. No big deal. Why you sitting there like drumming like one of your French girls? Yeah. There's so much. Drumming like one of your French
Okay,
girls.
you can get a good angle if I'm
Jack.
sitting here.
Check. Like this. So nigga.
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. You stay. It's like magnetic. So one goes in here.
It's gray though. It ain't even black.
It fell. Oh yeah.
That's like a deep gray.
She with the bust down chain too, man.
Bro, took that Nazi chain and made it bust, but
What?
I wanted to wear it with this, but the part comes down a little bit too low. Like it need to sit right there. I got a white leather one and fall right in the perfect place.
Really?
Yeah,
You got this made specifically.
absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit. Hold on a second. I think the best place for the photo.
That is
Can we move that to the
squeaky.
side? Damn, can't move this shit up. It'll be like here, or
Bro, you're just a designer at heart, man. Like,
I need to get a very like if you had that chair.
Nigga, you
Yeah,
can't
split it,
be
man. It would
this
probably work.
serious. You can't be this serious. This dude is the king of committing to the bit. The fucking class is in session, ladies and gentlemen. That is fucking wild. Leather is wild. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you commit to the bit. Okay? You're committing to the bit 100%.
if you're looking for that type of look.
He is entirely too serious in this fucking outfit.
I should just stand.
Man, is
Best thing would
holding
be
his
right.
chin like he's a fucking philosopher. It must be mad hot, man. Especially if you're in LA, dog. Like, what are you doing? Like, at least let it be fucking fall time.
I should just stand. The best thing would be right here. And then you put your chair right there. Take my
You
pen.
could have done this without the suit off.
Like put this there.
I can't take you seriously. I can't. You could have done this before you went to go change.
Yeah, it's perfect. So
That's
just
what makes
way,
this
so
so
we just have
fucking
like this, frame it right here.
This is a performance. Come on. yo.
So move this or keep it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what people were saying
Right.
about this, to be honest with you.
This is
I heard
the-
nothing about this until you brought it
I
up.
would take that over just out. You know,
So were people mad about
None of
this,
that
or were they like just
bullshit.
goofing? Like what was the
now,
news
how would
around it?
you- What's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right here.
Okay.
But also,
But
you know,
also,
'cause I like just standing.
that zoom in was fucking perfect. Yo, I need that soundbite though. I need that. I need to be something else. I need that.
Now, how would you? What's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right here.
Okay.
But also, be nice if.
But also, and his face is like he's already done with this nigga, bro. He's entirely done with this nigga, bro. This is ridiculous. This is insane.
Yeah.
Now, how would you? What's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right here.
Okay.
But also, be nice if, like, if you sat back here, you can get
No,
like a.
Also, so the biggest thing out of this was his album track list. Like no one cared that he was in the suit, or that it was academics doing the interview. Cause this shit is fucking comedy gold, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Yeah, I remember. I think you sent me that one. Someone sent me something that was goddamn disgusting that he did, and then fucking Drake called him or some shit in the middle of I don't know, or academics called him. Right. That's you showed me that. That's what led to this. That's what this was. That's crazy. This is the part two of that. That beat was fucking disgusting, bro.
Be nice if, like, if you sat back here, you can get like a full frame.
I'm gonna clip that shit later. That's just
Now, do
fucking
you want to
hilarious.
talk to me or stand when I'm here, like this?
I mean,
A full. What's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right here.
okay.
But also, be nice if, like, if you sat back here, you can get like a full frame. Now, do you want to talk to me or stand when I'm here? Like
Do
this.
you want to talk to me? Do you want to talk to me or stand while I'm here? I like to talk to you, but where do you want to talk? My guy, oh my God. I don't know what the fuck to say.
Stand when I'm here, like this.
I mean, I'm letting you set this on right now. What do you think?
I should have to
Nigga,
throw the
what
boots
are
on
you
with
doing?
it.
Bro,
Have you worn this out in public?
this can't be a trailer for fucking Scary
Nah,
Movie
you know,
7,
funny thing is,
bro.
I really
This
wanted
has
to
to be
wear
in
it
Scary Movie 7.
yesterday, but I thought they would like put me in a hospital for my outfit.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like they would put me in the hospital for my outfit. So
But,
I just-
like, so even yesterday, I'm watching.
I love body language, bro. Body language is so much fun to notice.
so I just-
like, so even yesterday, I'm
He gets so stressed already.
watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think? Like, someone knocks on the door. That's what the tweet said or the video said.
Yeah.
Who do you think that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you're saying things that how you feel at the moment, and some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But
The small little, yeah.
that is, and what do you think? Obviously, you're saying things that how you feel at the moment, and some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But who do you think would care that much that they would want to threaten your life?
Yo, the ChatGPT said, oh, medium dark skin face palm. God, I wish TTS was fucking being heard, bro. That shit was funny. This nigga, medium dark skin face palm. That's wild.
Life, because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
Yeah, I think I
Speaking
definitely
in code,
when I
that's
start
hilarious.
bossing
I
up for my
love coded
kids.
language.
Uh,
I'm
I
sorry.
definitely
I'm sorry.
Right?
My
Hear
fucking
that much
chat's
that it
that
would
nigga. What'd you
want to
say?
threaten your life. Because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
yeah, I think I definitely when I start bossing up for my kids.
You know, I do gotta give respect to Ek when he's kind of cut the bullshit and just start talking to him. He just started talking to him. I gotta,
He's
you know, it
they're
was
saying
good.
things
Just
that
get to it.
how you feel at the moment, and some people might feel like you're ruffling feathers. But who do you think would care that much that they would want to threaten your life? Because you do feel like your life is a little bit threatened, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I start bossing up for my kids. I definitely feel. A second, let me just.
What are you doing? What is that?
Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't
Yeah,
surprising.
I really feel like he has a hard time breathing. Is that just me? I feel like he has a hard time breathing when he's speaking. Like seriously though.
Pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
That wasn't like the most surprising
He
idea.
has a lot of like, you know.
But it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on. And that's something where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that
Nigga, you are a
that
conspiracy
the
theory.
kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about. It never was that. But when you're a celebrity, it starts to be.
Okay. Okay. All right. If I'm about to listen to this nigga, I really have to pay attention. I mean, he is going all over the place. He is just sliding into different avenues whenever his mind takes him with. Holy shit, bro. I might gotta turn this up even louder because for some reason it's still this interview's fucking quiet. Why just all the way up? Dog, why is it so quiet?
Yeah, I
I'm back
definitely
a little
feel
far, but it's fine.
that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put that
Pushing life to limits by pushing into the truth. That makes sense. I hear you.
image up of my youngest daughter.
So that wasn't surprising when I put the image of my youngest daughter. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't follow him, but like, okay.
That wasn't like the most surprising idea, but it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on. And that's something where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about. It never was that. But when you're a celebrity,
That's what you fucked me up.
and for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about. It never was that. But when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over. Is this the right thing for your children?
Okay. So you put your daughter out on the internet and people responded to it, and you're having second thoughts about doing that, or you feel you're receiving backlash for doing that. I don't know what he's talking about specifically though, because everyone puts their kids up on the internet. Like, what did you do? It wasn't like a baby Michael Jackson situation, because I would have heard about that. Everyone heard about that shit. If you don't know what that is, just look up Baby Michael Jackson or Blanket. Sorry, not Baby Blanket Michael Jackson. But yeah, I mean, like, is he blowing something out of proportion, or is something I'm not, or is there some context I'm missing?
And, I'm willing to die for my children or to allow them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now like 60, 70% like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it. Because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like,
Well, that's
I'm
true.
past cancel. So
That's very
these
true.
people out here, they toying.
It's actually very true. Yeah. I can see that. No, like, no, I can understand that. And then he would get bad scratch for that because of who Kim K is and who her fans would be. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But what he's saying is also making sense. But I have to remember what he said because I'm, playing with the lighter.
That's in a position to be able to do it. Because
Right.
I don't have.
He's in a position to be able to do whatever the fuck he wants because he makes his own money. Like, I don't think he's beholden to anybody, which is an incredible freedom to have. Right? Sure, he may still be fear for his life, right? But he can apparently sit here in a black KKK outfit and really not fear actually being canceled. All right, he's not gonna lose money off that probably. It's just Kanye being Kanye at this point.
Any brand sponsorships. It's like, I'm past cancel. So
Exactly. You are so far past canceled. You're in the realm of Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr and all those other offensive kind of jokey people. Except for he's obviously in a different lane, but he's still he can't be you can't do anything to him. You can't be canceled unless you allow yourself to be canceled. You know what I'm saying?
They toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like.
I have to hear that again.
They toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you.
I know we have a little bit of time if you wanted to tell you about the swastika. Like when we didn't just start a fucking interview. Like Ak wouldn't be there all day talking to you. Like if you fucking didn't pass out. All right. Like he's just like almost being polite about it. It's like, I mean, it's funny. Just the way he just slid into it. Like
Interesting. The swastika. I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get like, what they'll do is they'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. You like, how many people I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago. And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes or not, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good. We did.
Sorry, I was drinking. First of all, like, even if you are one of these niggas who are past canceled, I still wouldn't put myself next to it. Like, compare myself. Say, I would not phrase that ever like that in my life.
So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to tell you, by doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get like, what they'll do is they'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. You like, how many people I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago? And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffled some feathers. And then I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with.
So when he said he did a swastika chain to ruffle some feathers, that just kind of solidifies what I was saying before about his whole thing being a performance. Right? He's just trying to fuck with people. He's trying to fuck with your minds, right? To get you to pay attention to what he's saying, and then he'll, even through all the kind of bullshit, he's he's saying how he feels about stuff, and whether he's right or not is I guess remains to be determined. But dude's just saying what he feels. But although I can't really understand what the fuck he's talking about though, because he's saying so much. He's not even stopping. Like, if you could interject at some point, I would appreciate that greatly, so we can get something else to chew on. Because there's so much to like he doesn't have periods in his fucking sentences.
The Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes or not, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture, if we said you doing us wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga. They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I
You say Kamala nigga? Kamala nigga? Like Kamala Harris?
all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga.
I think that's exactly what he means by that. Obviously, this is fucking me up, but yeah.
They started lowering the budgets for Puff, so I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago, and then it made everybody be like, oh, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail, right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who hasn't gotten into an altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now,
first of all, I don't know if Cardi has any cases open or previously closed, but if not, you just fucking snitched on that nigga, bro. But I won't be running defense for that shit, bro. Yeah, you may be uncancelable, but dude, I still wouldn't be trying to run defense for that shit. Even if you've known many of people who've gotten into an altercation with women in the past, that doesn't justify any of their cases, right? Just because you've seen it doesn't mean it had to be, Doesn't make it right, doesn't make it, good, just because you've seen it. Including Cardi, apparently. Allegedly.
Cardi's he the number one guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then you got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. You got three. Watch this.
He said it twice. Nigga, you are not about to post some magic on me, my nigga. Listen, bro. I may be crossfaded, but listen. You're not about to post some magic on me. Let's see what you got.
You got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this.
Supposed.
You got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick. The two pedophiles. Drake.
I'm sorry? Oh, okay. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick as the woman beaters. 2 pedophiles, Drake and who?
R. Kelly, or suppose it.
Okay. I was about to. I thought he meant Kendrick was like a pedophile, but he's still kind of lumping in Kendrick with the woman beaters, even though the woman beater allegations were never confirmed. I don't know about Cardi. Well, Puffy's was definitely confirmed, so that's kind of unfair to kind of throw Kendrick into that, right? And it is completely fair to throw in Drake with R. Kelly because of the whole Millie Bobby Brown 17 boat shit, right? And also the 17 shit on stage. As that you can pretty safely put him in that fucking category, right?
Puffy and R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, however long, when they feel like they really want to get that boy up out here, they're going to play the Kendrick song.
I do not doubt that. I don't doubt that one bit. Because Drake is, I don't think it'll be 5 years. The timing might be off, but whenever they, because Drake's still making music. He just came out with that fucking "When the fuck the function," stupid ass fucking ass shit ass song. Fucking Power Ranger 7's having ass shoes, but having a nice boy. But no, but for real though, like once they're actually done with Drake, no, they're gonna do. They gonna bring Kendrick right the fuck back out. They gonna probably bring Push T bad ass out too, and you'll probably be producing it. This nigga be producing that shit. He'll use a fucking sample, the Kendrick sample, and then fucking it'll be crazy.
So that's how far they going. The Kendrick mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of the No Diddy.
That's what I'm saying. It might not be 5 years. It very well may not be 5 years. He keep fucking around with it.
Campaign for Diddy. Like they going all out, but see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in their position. I just work on behalf of God. Like how this shit comes together. All that takedown of Drake reminds me of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy. Like they going all out, but see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in their position. I just work on behalf.
I'm not following.
Mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy. Like they going all out, but see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in their position. I just work on behalf of God. Like how this shit comes together, the timing, everything is like a God sense. So I had a couple things I want to say. So I pushed in to the Puff song. I put my daughter on the song. The timing was so perfect. She went in, rapped it. She said, "I'm getting sleepy." So she said, "Okay, good night." And that was the end. And she was giving me like the Lil Kim on the old Bad Boy record. So that's why we put that. And the idea was family. It's so many people who dad actually killed somebody, and they would do anything to have their dad.
How people say no Diddy if they do something sus, I guess. Yeah, like they did with the fan shit. Well, fan didn't stick around nearly as well as No Diddy did. No Diddy, it was damn near cultural. Fan has not become cultural, not to my knowledge at least. Well, you got people still saying No Diddy. It's kind of waning out now, but it's still around. I see what you mean though. I see your point.
The two twins, and Christian, lost. Their mama died and their daddy in jail, and everybody running around listening to murder music, right? But being like, Puff is the enemy. And when I see all these videos, all tapes, everything, Puff more like my twin. Me and him got into it. Because it's just like I'm telling these top 5 niggas, it's like, yo, actually, we probably could be friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't as crazy as me. Mm-hmm. And that's why I asked Puff back in the days. It's like, man, how you just made it through all this shit night shit? He's like, I'm the craziest one, nigga. It's like, it's like, so once them people, we family, we can get into it. But they started taking that shit too far. I started taking it personal at a certain point with Puff, like all of the media. Because I wake up every day, whether I did something positive, negative, somebody got something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to the idea of being torn down by the media. You know what I'm saying? But keep going. I know, because we got a short amount of time. I just want to hit you with that. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Nigga.
I mean, so
That was like fucking. How long was that? That was at least. I can't see a time on it. That was damn near 10 minutes of you just fuck. That was like 8 minutes of you just saying shit. Holy crap, bro. I mean, keep going. And him with the jerp. A jerp is fast. That jerp is slow as shit, bro.
Something negative to say. You know what I'm saying? So I relate to the idea of being torn down by the media. You know what I'm saying? But keep going. I know, because we got a short amount of time. I just want to hit you with that. Yeah.
yeah, no. I mean, so like the whole
nigga
thing
has
about,
to be
and even
clipped at all
what
times.
is the outfit, the swastika. I think some people like they feel like they're spreading hate.
I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put.
I think some people like they feel like they're spreading hate.
I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence
Dog,
versus
you,
people.
that was
The
really
thing that I forgot
weird.
to
Like,
say
you
was,
almost like touched
when my
him. That was
daughter
weird.
was put on song, that's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this.
What?
All the brands that I made, they was once.
The swastika. I think some people like they feel like they're spreading hate.
I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that I forgot to say was, when my daughter was put on song, that's when I.
He took that shit and said, "Yerp." Back to what I was saying. We're not talking about that right now.
Realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this.
So watch this.
That I made, I don't get the name and likeness.
No, watch this. This is how I completely redirect the fucking question, bro.
Put on song. That's when I realized that I didn't own their name and likeness. So watch this. All the brands that I've made, I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one. So this white woman and this white family.
You gotta stop with that, bro. I'm going to adopt that. I swear to God. If he keeps doing it, it's gonna be in my subconscious. I swear to God it is. Watch this one. Now watch this.
Have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children.
Dog, he's saying it because he's a magician. He's not saying it just to be like, fun. He's actually fucking mentally doing some magic on it. He's making you forget what the fuck. He's trying to make you forget what the fuck you're talking about. Like, that redirection was not a joke. He really fucking did that shit.
I don't get the name and likeness ownership, or at least 50-50 with my kids. So how's it joint custody? My kids are celebrities, and I don't have to say so. So watch this one. So this white woman and this white family have the control of these highly influential black kids that are half the children of Ye. And that's just in everybody's face. And they was playing in my face like that. I try to go to Champagne and keep it calm, and my dad would call me, say, "Yeah,
go to
don't
Champagne."
go in on that woman, because it's gonna affect the children." But now it's like it's war. Y'all niggas, they think they too powerful. The Jews think they too powerful. Think they could get Cardi to play with me. They think they too powerful. They think they could get Kim to play with me. The Jews and the whites above the Jews. You get what I'm saying? My life is on this shit now. These are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that faggot ass trap shit if you want.
Woo!
But now you mention my.
I know it's 2025, but sometimes that shit just still hits me, right? I come from an era where that shit was like a mad insult, bro. So like when I hear it off rip, it's like whoa, but like, yo, he fucking pop, punched it right out.
You get what I'm saying? My life is on this shit now. These are my children. Cardi, you could leave me off the album and do that faggot ass trap shit if you want.
Damn.
But now you mention my daughter, like the whole plan is that y'all gonna pull my kids into y'all, whatever the word is, Illuminati system.
Dog, he really did that shit like it was fucking bad over. He called him the fuck out. He said, "Cardi, get that blip." Dog, that's how you call someone the fuck out, bro.
And I don't have no say-so on my kids, nigga. And anybody close, whether it's the Jews, whether it's Cardi, anybody within my reach, I'm doing everything legally in my power everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Dawn. Lucien, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody, because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfucker. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against.
Nigga, you are fucking rolling, but dog, are you like okay? Dog, what the fuck? Hold on, let me. I wanted to hear that shit again, dog. I was not prepared for him to get into fucking battle rap mode. What the fuck? Man, mad tough. Dog, he is calling niggas the fuck out. He is not afraid. He may not drop a track either, but he ain't afraid.
Nobody that worked for none of these fucking labels wanted with the king. I am the Dawn. Lucien, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody, because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfucker. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit.
That's also true.
Me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never killed nobody ass nigga. Fuck all you niggas. All you street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't help me when I fucking
Yo, he's still mad about that fucking MAGA hat.
Street niggas, all you rap niggas, just any nigga that ever said something about my fucking hat. None of these niggas, Jay-Z, Beyonce, you ain't help me when I fucking was having problems with my kids. You could have used your influence. No, your influence is for politics. Your influence is how you could use a nigga you never wanted to sign anyway, that Dame signed. You ain't show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. All right, so go ahead. I just had to get that stream of content. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course.
Thank you very much for letting me get my shit out, bro. Yeah, sir. Of course. Yeah, sure, yeah. Dog. Yeah, how long ago was this? 13 days ago. Kinda even got where, yeah. Can you do some quick research and tell me if Kendrick or anybody has said any shit about this? Because I honestly think Kendrick would just be laughing and kind of just rolling with it. But I don't know how Carter feels about that.
I mean, I'm intrigued by, and I think people look at some of the stuff you say on face value. I see how, you know, there's three themes that.
No, he was on flames. He was not fucking around at all.
Just had to get that stream of content.
Like if I swear to God, bro, like I'm not lying. If like one of these niggas, okay, that's what I expected, but like still, Cardi, but if like he actually drops a track on Kanye and Kanye actually responds with his own voice, dog, he has to be wearing this suit when he's fucking doing that fucking track. 'Cause he's cooking in this shit, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, this might be his fucking like bat suit, bro.
And thank you very much, sir.
Of course. I mean, I'm intrigued by, and I think people.
I want to get this for like a clip.
Show up to my first fucking wedding. You ain't my family. I always wanted some kind of family. Never had family out here. So what the fuck? And then they take my actual blood family from me in my face. All right, so go ahead. I just had to get that stream of content. Thank you very much, sir.
Of course. I mean, I'm intrigued.
Thank you very much, sir.
And I think people look at some of the stuff you say on face value. I see how, you know, there's three themes that come across with everything with you.
Yeah.
It's betrayal, it's being used, and your ideas, whether it's what you say or what you create, being censored. And I think every time I see it, no matter what you do, it falls under one of those. Like betrayal, there's a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
I mean, like even the Jay thing, you don't regret the tweet, because if he said something about your daughter, you'd probably be upset, right?
He should be upset. You know, I ask people, Like if I know somebody that's woke, like I knew this girl that only like hangs around really super woke, like some of like fat black girl models is like her friends type shit.
Damn.
And I was like, yo.
He laughing. He
you
laughing.
gotta-
I tried not to laugh. It just laughed because it was shocking. But he's probably laughing because it's also shocking. But I wasn't expecting him to break at that. He's been straight this whole time. He breaks at that.
Her friends type shit. And I was like, yo, you gotta tell me, you know what tweets y'all didn't like.
Yeah.
You gotta tell me what hurts so I could do it more.
Why?
Because that's when we're weakening the enemy. We breaking them down. All this, I'm a fat bitch on the runway. I'm so powerful. No, you're not. You're causing death. That shit is unhealthy. Let's do statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities.
He's not crazy. He says some wild shit, but there are times where he's fucking right. You don't glorify obesity. That shit's killer. Literally. My fucking uncle died from that shit. Stop it.
Statistics on black obesity rates. Everything that's being pushed in the media is about decentralizing and tearing down communities. Even I low-key feel like the ICE is like basically like doing to the Latin communities what they did to the black communities. It's everything to decentralize, remove the fathers. Also, I had this theory that I just wanted to say. Wait a second. I have another theory. It's about football and music industry, but I want you to get that that Jay-Z answer. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody's like, what about the fact that everybody knows what I'm saying is true related to that photo that I put up with my youngest daughter, right? But everything is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him.
Ooh.
Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
It's on and off like that.
Some people might feel like
the thing is like, but you offended Jay-Z. Fuck him. Fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Put it like this. Let's take it to money. How much money do you think Jay-Z make off my catalog versus what I make off it? Next subject.
Dang. I don't know, but that just sounds like he just went right off with it.
Like even with the situation with kids, I hear you speak about that a lot. Like nobody really spoke up on your behalf. Yeah. But even when you speak about Kim, people might be like, "Well, you picked her. Like you put yourself in that."
Absolutely, I did. That was my fault.
Maybe they're saying that you don't take accountability.
No, that was my fault. I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her. But that wasn't God's plan. But my issue with all these faggot-ass celebrity niggas is...
Damn, bro.
If you ain't going to speak on my behalf of the situation I'm in right now with my children or where I was when I asked for the help years ago, don't talk about my political views. Push your T. Like, nigga, I bled for you. If nigga asks you about me, say we ain't speaking on Ye. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how y'all looking at me like a Vic because you a street nigga. But it ain't that time no more. I'm the lawyer off Carlito's way. I'm the boss.
You're not going to help me when I needed help, but you're also going to talk negatively about my political views and my other, general views on life. No, I understand what he's saying. That's completely understandable. Like, y'all supposed to be my friends, but y'all not here with me when I need you, but y'all also talk shit about me. No, I see what you're saying. Makes complete sense.
Boss, you niggas is broke. You niggas is not masterminds. And you niggas should never have ever gone. Look at John Legend, old sissy ass.
Yo, I like John Legend. Yo. Come on now. I like John Legend. We're just ordinary people. We don't know how to
that
play
nigga,
a video.
I changed generations of his life. And they got all that faggot-ass hot sweater nigga come up and just... this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend, Master Teddy. So, No, they say they smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
That used to be your guy, though.
I smell like mashed
so all these relationships.
I gotta get that fucking sweater fucking bit. That's just hilarious.
I ain't never do nothing wrong to that nigga. I changed generations of his life. And they got out that faggot ass hot sweater nigga come up and just, this nigga wears sweaters in motherfucking August and Barbados. John Legend, mashed potato. So, no, they say they smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
That used to be your guy, though. So all these relationships,
Yeah.
they're repairable. Like even the Pusha, the Jay,
fuck, bro?
like there's a long list. Stephen Carter, like I feel like, I know you say you want to hurt them, but you might overstep the line where maybe at a point Jay's like, man, I'm cool. Like I think after that tweet, he definitely, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
to a lot of people?
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke ass slaves?
Whoa.
Like
Whoa. Oh, shit. Damn, not Arthur? Arthur who? From who? From what? From the show? What happened to Arthur? But damn, he said broke ass slaves?
John Legend, mashed potato.
Well, I get what he's saying. Like he has more money than them and they're slaves to the industry. But still, that's a wild way to phrase that shit.
So, no, they say they smell like mashed potatoes. I don't know where I got this from.
That used to be your guy, though. So all these relationships,
Yeah.
they're
He's a
repairable.
nice guy, though.
Even the Pusha, the Jay, the there's a long list. Stephen Carter, like I feel like.
Oh, that's his
you
real
wanna hurt
name?
them, but you might
I never knew
overstep
that.
the line where.
I thought
maybe
that
at a
John
point
Legend was
Jay's
his
like,
real name.
Man, I'm cool. Like I think after that tweet, he definitely, and I don't know if these are relationships that's salvageable.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with
to a lot of people.
Why would I want to salvage relationships with broke ass slaves and slave herders? Like everybody. So this is what I'm saying. The Jay-Z thing leads me to the NFL. Why do they want a Drake to be out of there? Why do they want somebody with no hits like Kendrick to do the Super Bowl?
Yo. Yo. You are. Yo, I can't unsee that shit now. He do got like a big ass face and small eyes. Big ass oval head looking nigga. You're not an ordinary person. You're a fucking Muppet. No. But no hits like Kendrick is fucking wild. You don't even have to say anything recent. You could have gone back to damn. I swear to God, you could have. He has a lot of hits. Y'all just that's just the most hater ass statement. Someone with no hits like Kendrick, especially this was 13 days ago. At least published 13 days ago. Prior to the Super Bowl, there was the whole list. All right, I'm not getting into it. That's crazy about you.
This is a theory I had. The people that run the Super Bowl had to come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand. Oh my God.
I can't post this on fucking X. Can I? I don't think there's censorship, but still. Like that, I don't know if this it would still fly on X like that. But that shit is fucking funny. That shit is fucking hilarious. Like off ear, that's
had to
hilarious.
come to people who run the music industry and be like, you guys, you're letting your niggers get out of hand.
He's talking like people talk like in private. Dog, he's talking like people talk in private. I can't tell you how many times I would put that voice on like to my fucking coworker and just make him just die laughing. It's God. It's a different context here. I understand that, but like still, yeah, right. I'm about to just dance around some of these parts, but I can't like. That's just funny though.
Oh my God, that Kanye. Would somebody take a knee for it? Where's he out of there? See, that's the problem. You let them last too long. In our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there. We deal with, we got Tom Brady. He's great. We made Mahomes throw that fucking Super Bowl, so Tom can get his
The
seventh
fucking
ring
Super
and
Bowl.
shit, but like,
Yo, it's so great to run with like made up voices. It's so much fun. He's a good he's good at improv. He's pretty good at improv.
it's too long. In our league, they're for 2 years, 3 years, they're out of there.
They're out of there.
We deal with, we got Tom Brady. He's great. We made Mahomes throw that fucking Super Bowl, so
I mean, Mahomes stole the fucking Super Bowl.
Tom can get his seventh ring and shit, but like, you guys at the music industry, what you got to do, start getting smaller artists and put them on. We're going to set you up. We're going to take Rolling Loud. We're going to connect them with Live Nation. And then we're going to get a bunch of small artists, and then, you'll be able to make your money off of that. And then, if we take, Cardi's doing good, we'll make them take the blue pill. We'll have them rap about skims. And then mention Northwest. We love Northwest. Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right or sound accurate to you?
It sounds like what people used to say about Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like I don't know if it's that control, but you could see.
Wait a second. You don't think you can see my eyes through the mask right there?
Yeah,
You don't know if it's that control. Meaning, but
so I'm the person who, again, I'm not gonna normalize me, and where like I'm the guy on Twitter, but I'm like, wait, you really think there's like this hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
do you think it's not? Do you think it's a possibility it's not? You think it's just all?
You really think there's like this hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
Do you think it's not?
Do you think it's not? What in the offended wizard was that?
Do you think it's a possibility it's not? You think it's just all by chance and shit?
I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it feels like you know a little bit more. That's why a lot of people are intrigued too.
Yeah.
Because if probably one of the richest rappers ever is
Not probably, definitely. But keep going on.
you got into the heights, and I would say he's the greatest hip hop artist ever.
That's the funny shit. Not probably, definitely, but keep going though.
Probably one of the richest rappers ever is
Not probably, definitely. But keep going on.
But the thing is, Kanye thinks that Ak is talking about him, but Ak is talking about somebody else. So his saying that is he stole that and brought it to himself. I am one of the richest rappers, but keep going. He did shit so smooth too. Like it sounded like he didn't know what he was doing, but he knew exactly what the fuck he was doing.
when you've gotten to the heights, and I've said you're the greatest hip hop artist ever. When that person's then telling us it's like that, you then got to step back and be like, he knows definitely something we don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're also trying to like watch you and even listen. Even if people don't like some of the stuff you say, they're trying to figure out connect the dots and really see what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm a leader, and I channel, and I don't see everything. You know, I didn't picture us being here right now. I didn't have this vision yesterday. But I had one bag with me. I just got my leather outfit, and it was there. So it's meant. I always thought, wow, that would make a really iconic interview setting, and I'm happy that I'm not sitting in it. And this is now making the movie. Like I said, with the North situation on the song with his son and the new artist Jasmine Williams, it happened like that. Certain things I lean into. People think I'm strategic. The enemy might, my enemy, our enemy might think I'm strategic. But I'm not strategic. I just lean into what I really feel. And I say my truth. and whatever comes with it comes with it. But my truth is so obvious to so many people because people are not allowed to say their truth to the point where they psych themselves out to think it's not true. And then so I'm not saying people's truth, I'm saying people's feeling now. Because your truth can be told to you, you could be programmed, but your gut is going to have millions of lifetimes of information. So when I go and I tweet, especially now, I'm speaking to people's gut feeling. Like Iggy, not taking sides, but she going to do everything in her power to make sure Onyx never is next to Kris Jenner. And you know why, and she knows why. That girl came from Australia, then no family in the middle of Miami. Now she's out here in California, and her whole goal as a mom is to keep her son as far away from Kris Jenner as possible. And we all know why. We all know those sex tapes are signed for. We all know.
I'm sorry, what?
Just in general, celebrity exploitation. Like when my daughter wants to rap, it's a thing
Fucking
where.
hell. Who the fuck is Kris Jenner? I know Kylie Jenner. I know Kim Kardashian. I know Khloe Kardashian. Who the fuck is Kris Jenner? Is Kris Jenner the guy? The boy one? Oh God, I'm kind of happy I don't know that actually. Let's just roll on.
Damn, you really want to get into this game like this? And it's this balance. I had people around me. I was like, yo, this man Cardi is calling my baby.
That's the mom. Iggy Azalea's son is in danger of Kris Jenner? Why? The fuck?
Mama rapping about Skims and then saying he need vocals. She may have supporting slip. Needs vocals for the album. And the man was like, well, you know, that will blow her up.
Oh.
I said, it's my daughter, nigga. And see, that's the time when nigga hear me screaming from the other room and be like, why?
Okay, but I don't know why Iggy Azalea's family is tied to the Jenner family, but I understand what he means by that. Then to exploit the child for personal gain again, like she did with her own family. I see that.
Why he's screaming?
Well, wait, who said they would blow her up?
Well, I purposely didn't say the names and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to.
I purposely didn't say
Everybody
names and
that
shit.
never
You know what
spoke
I'm
out
saying?
against me publicly, I'm not gonna speak out against them publicly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Did I answer that? So, it's just God. I'm just channeling.
Yeah.
I'm just channeling something. So I ain't telling y'all to follow me or do not. Yeah, people not even in a position to follow me. It's like I
Yeah,
can
they are.
change hearts and minds, perception, but at the end of the day, you still got to go work for a white man. You still got to work for a Jewish man that works for a white man. The black dollar has been so decentralized since gentrification and the fall of Black Wall Street that it's next to impossible for a community to get
fall of
on their
Black
feet,
Wall Street.
get past the drugs, the food. The food's the original drug. The the hurting, the fucking 25%. Definite, not chance, but definitely being locked up, the abortion rates. Like our position, I don't have the exact answer to the equation of how to get out of where we are, but I'm not going to say we're not in where we are. And this might be some Star Wars shit where it take generation after generation after generation where it be north.
You know, that actually made a lot of sense.
Position, I don't have the exact answer to the equation of how to get out of where we are, but I'm not going to say we're not in where we are.
That's a very fair point because a lot of people get criticized for presenting highlighting an issue but not having an answer for it. He is getting ahead of that by saying, I don't have the answers, but this is the problem, right? And that's respectable. I understand that.
And this might be some Star Wars shit where it take generation after generation after generation where it be north and it be this and be that, but it's like you either on this side of it or you on that side. Cardi took the blue pill. But he made his name off of the red pill.
Explain that.
The Matrix. The red pill is the niggas like Neo. The blue pill are the agents. So now Cardi is an agent. And you will see him like, you see on the joint where somebody touches them and then they become the agent?
Yeah.
That's what happened. They come, them Jewish people come, the record people come, they'll say, they literally called Ty Dolla and said, and this is coercion. That's why these niggas gonna be locked up someday. They'll come to you, they said, Ty, you have to denounce Ye publicly or we're gonna drop your artist, Leon. We're gonna cancel all your tours. So they on some mob shit. So it's die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They up here threatening niggas, stopping their money. This is real life shit off of a statement, off of me wearing a motherfucking chain, off of me wearing they pain. But they playing, turning up, promoting, and making money off of our pain. But if I wear a piece of they pain, then they're gonna threaten to destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives. We're going to destroy Leon's life. Leon did a whole scissor album, and now we're gonna destroy his life.
Slow down.
To you, they said, Ty, you have to denounce Ye publicly, or we're gonna drop
I
your
went back a little
artist,
far,
Leon.
but like,
We're gonna cancel all your tours. So they on some mob shit. So it's die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They up here threatening niggas, stopping their money. This is real life shit off of a statement, off of me wearing a motherfucking chain, off of me wearing they pain. But they play.
they were messing around with one of the sisters' ex, and the Kardashians, were talking shit about her child. They were talking shit about Iggy's child because Iggy was messing with one of her sister's exes. And that's some of the most pettiest, nonsensical. I'm glad I don't watch fucking reality TV, bro. I swear to God, bro. I'm fucking. You know, when that whole fucking Kim up to Kardashian shit happened and Kanye was kind of slunk into the background like the first or so episode. Oh, there's Kanye. He was like, he just dipped out. I'm like, you know what? 100%. I will be right behind that nigga. I swear to God, I would. But he's saying some bars here. Wearing their paint. What statements of me wearing?
Wearing a motherfucking chain.
What
off
chain?
of me wearing they pain.
Off me wearing a motherfucking chain, the swastika chain. Off me wearing their pain, right? Because obviously the swastika is offensive to Jewish people wearing their pain.
But they playing, turning up, promoting, and making money off of our pain.
Right, because as he sees it, you know, Jewish people running all sorts of corporate companies, record labels, and shit, making money off of black people's pain, because that's what rap music is. Black people's pain and struggle at its core, right? To get out of the hood and where they are and all that shit, right? So it makes sense. It makes sense when you break it down like that, right? But Kanye's still crazy, right?
But if I wear a piece of their pain, then they're gonna threaten to destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives. We're going to destroy Leon's life. Leon did a whole scissor album, and now we're gonna destroy his life.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit off tangential there, but if I wear a piece of their pain, then they're trying to destroy you, right? Now, these are, of course, two very different things. The Holocaust and slavery are two different things. The Holocaust, or the treatment of Jews even after the Holocaust, plus the treatment of black people after slavery, isn't the same. Right? It's damn near unfair to compare the two. You really shouldn't. You really shouldn't. Right? But even though he was spitting bars, I can't agree with what he's saying. With what he's saying. Just because they may profit off of the selling of the entertainment of our pain, because that's what music is. Music is entertainment. Music, movies, all that, it's all entertainment at the end of the day. You're also selling your own pain as well, because you're making the entertainment that is referencing your own pain. Right? There's got to be a bit of self-awareness here, right? It's not a victim crime. There's no victim in this crime. You're also making music about your pain, right? And they're selling it because they happen to be the ones at the top of the company who happens to distribute the music, right? That's not the same thing as purposely wearing a swastika chain to make a point. It's not the same thing. Am I wrong about that, Ty? Or does that make sense?
Destroy everything moving, everyone around, destroying people's lives. We're going to destroy Leon's life. Leon did that whole scissor album, and now we're going to destroy his life if you don't denounce this man's tweet type shit.
Do you talk to these people like before you send out a tweet? Because I would imagine he would give you a call and say, "Yay, I'm in a tough spot." Like, you know, and again, I think you said something important. You're not expecting everybody around you to be dick riders and agree with you. But when they speak out against you, you feel like it's either unnecessary or that's a form of betrayal, right?
Yeah, like Ty put up the tweet before we landed. He said, "I gotta say something." I said, "Say I'm not racist, but Ye is." We agreed upon that. When I landed, he put up, "I don't condone hate speech." You letting these niggas put words in your mouth. I 100x'd, 137x'd his career. Not one, not two, not 20, 137x'd it. And while I'm on a plane, you put up word by word Jewish vernacular. My thing is, we could sit and talk it out. I know they on your head.
You know, that sounds a little dramatic, but like, you very well may not be wrong about that. Kanye's a very, very influential person in music. Has been for a very long time. He may have helped more people than Drake has. I mean, I'm sure he has. I wouldn't be surprised.
Head. But nigga, you don't got to denounce me. Period. And if you do,
that's also true.
you talk to me about how we gonna do it. See, all these street niggas and this niggas running around with guns, got bodies, they think they boss, so they think I'm a motherfucking Vic or some shit. They think because I give niggas high salaries, nigga, I'm a billionaire, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that shit. See, this is my issue with Jim Jones, right? So he says he's gonna get a jib or a div. I don't know what the fuck the word is, but basically, like, he gonna get a percentage if he introduced me to this crypto nigga, right? Mm-hmm. And I know this shit sound like a Tarantino movie. Jim Jones wants me to meet with Mr. Pink to make $2 million off a crypto coin. Next Tarantino film, right? So then I found out before the second meeting that he was gonna make this money. So.
Did he tell you?
No, he said that he's gonna get a percentage. He didn't tell me what it was, and he didn't say he's gonna give me a piece of it either. Mm-hmm. When I found out how much money it was, I was like, you know what? One second. Hello.
Nigga, you are not answering the phone like that.
Okay, send him to room 59 right now. Thank you.
Please answer the door. Please answer the door like that.
Found out about.
When I found out that he was getting the money, I was like, how much money is it? Yeah, I'm gonna take that meeting for you to get the money, but I guess I gotta sit there. What you gonna? Like, I wasn't like, oh, nigga, you ain't tell me I'm not gonna do it. I still took the meeting, and the nigga still got the money, right?
So he got paid $2 million.
Yes.
For you taking the meeting.
For me taking the meeting. But watch. And the money was a bit behind my back. I didn't really know about it. People be doing shit behind my back. My issue with Jim was we working on clothes. And I said, look, send me a PDF. For anybody who doesn't know, it's like a group of pictures in a folder that you send to the iPhone.
Nigga, who the fuck doesn't know what a PDF file?
10 pages. I said, send me a PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. Do you understand why? Because this shit to my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about...
You know, I can understand if Kendrick doesn't care per se about Kanye saying what he's saying, but you can't be sitting here letting him keep saying he's a king like that. You can't. He's gonna say something at some point. Either his next song coming out or his next random fucking project he does. He's gonna say something to you, Kanye. I'll be looking for that shit.
About a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga. After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money.
He is just going off with those F words. He doesn't give a fuck.
A PDF of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York. Let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. Do you understand why? 'Cause this shit
Not knowing how to make a PDF is disrespectful to you? Nigga, some niggas just really aren't technologically gifted. Some people are actually fucking technologically retarded. Like you can't blame a nigga for not knowing how to make a PDF. I'll make JPEGs.
Face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga? After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Do you think one of his young...
Yo, hey, come on, bro. Like, even if Ad got you on that, bro, that's a simple thing, bro. Come on. Ad got you on that, bro. Ad got you in the nicest way possible.
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga made $2 million?
Definitely.
Next subject.
He could have. That is true. But he also could just not know.
What is the
It's plausible deniability.
Like, I've always been confused. It feels like I can't tell if it's a love-hate thing. I've watched hundreds of hours of you talking about just interviews, and at a point, it felt like the energy shifted, and then we just started seeing it everywhere. And I can't tell, what is it?
Yeah, it's like family members that you don't fuck with. Like, I appreciate... One thing is,
Yeah, it's
Drake
like family
is
members you don't
a million
fuck
times
with.
better than Kendrick and a million times more important. You know what I'm saying? What Future has done,
Jesus
what
Christ,
Drake just
dog.
culturally is...
A million times more
that
important
shit
than
last year,
Kendrick.
I couldn't even barely sit through that shit. That shit was insane, bro. That shit had Lucian Grange, Universal, Drake lawsuit shit written all over it. This shit, the I align. At the end of the day, all this shit I'm saying, Jim Jones, Kendrick did, all these celebrities. The funny thing is, we're all in the same boat. But while we're on that boat, we're also fighting amongst each other. And
Yeah, that's true.
as I get stronger and stronger,
And you're definitely throwing shots
I
yourself.
get more into a position of being who I really am. But right now, or maybe I get into that position right now, but where I was yesterday, it was like, how the fuck I'm supposed to lead y'all and you got these niggas that's running y'all making you fuck with me? So none of y'all niggas can fuck with me or will fuck with me, and if you fuck with my daughter, then I'm sitting down for that. So, and that's my stance on it. It's like, nigga, I make music better. I push no one make music that's nowhere near as good as music. Like when I made Moon,
No one makes music that's oh, nigga, what did you even just say?
And you got these niggas that's running y'all, making you fuck with me. So none of y'all niggas can't fuck with me or will fuck with me, and if you fuck with my daughter, then I'm sitting down for that.
Uh-huh.
So, and that's my stance on it. It's like, nigga, I
Just
make
thinking.
music better. I push niggas don't, no one make music that's nowhere near as good as music. Like when I make
Good as
Moon,
music.
it basically
Yeah,
ended
I think no near as good. Nowhere near as good music. There we go. Moon is a very good song though. Moon is a very the whole Donda album is a pretty solid project.
He ain't have a song since then. He's like, sipping some wine. Like, nigga, like I knew I heard it. I was like, oh, this nigga's never gonna be able to make another album again. I
So-
wanna go to the moon. Any genre of music that anyone has, I make a better version of it. I'm 10 times stronger at music than anyone living. But then in 5 territories, okay, what do I do? Clothing, this, political stance, social media, expression, gravitational pull, momentum creating, all that. So what do we do with that? Why do I go at the celebrities? Because they're in the way. They're making, as J. Cole said, false idols. Nigga, you're the false idol. You can't fuck with me no day.
Woo! Whoa. Kendrick and Cole? I think Cole respects Kanye too much. Cole will probably respect Kanye too much. I don't think he even said anything about that. I hope he does, but I don't think he will.
They're the false idols. They want to put people, camouflage the truth, the goal, the true God. And everybody know, all of them know what it is. All of them needs to work for me. Drake.
That's true. How long ago was False Idols? And this is only 13 days ago. No, he might be cooking. He might put some shit on Fall Off. You might hear some shit on the Fall Off about that.
Drake need to be my writer. Trav need to be my producer, like how it always was. But somebody, they clean them know what it is. All of them needs to work for me. Drake need to be my writer. Trav need to be my producer, like how it always was.
Yeah, he ain't never let
But
shit
somebody,
go.
they pull him to the side. They Virgil them niggas. See, the thing is, Virgil going to LVMH, the black situation don't change. Kamala, vice president, the black situation don't change. Or the world situation, period. Obama president, the world situation don't change. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Ye, Disney, Howard Hughes. Howard Hughes changed flight. You know what I'm saying? And there, if you watch The Aviator, him as a white man, him because he's a maverick, they fuck with him. They fuck with him. At the end of the day, y'all fucking with me, but I'm here to just tell y'all that y'all can't fuck with me. That's the whole idea. So,
Why say fuck Virgil after he passed? I think a lot of people feel like he's not here to defend himself, and I think people are just confused by that. We get the story of how you guys kind of separated and how you feel, but they always say sometimes when someone passes away, can't be for the dead man. It feels like you still have a little bit of animosity there.
I'm evil.
I'm evil.
You don't think about like his family and other people that love him?
I am an evil person.
You don't think that? I feel like you've always represented God-fearing ideals, though.
Yeah.
So how does that? How could you identify?
That pause was beautiful,
God
though, by the
has
way.
the wrath. You only play with God for so long. Niggas is out here playing games. Don C and him starting RSVP behind my back. This nigga taking money, like kind of the Jim Jones situation. Oh, yeah, gonna come to the club. I was Louis Vuitton. They take that position. They put him in that position. They build the anti-Kanye club at Nike. Everybody that worked for me. And what best put it in perspective is Virgil is the Jesus of the niggas that work for me, right? Because every nigga that worked for me would have rather been me. Why do I have problems with almost every celebrity? Because they're jealous. And they should be, because I'm better than them. Because I'm more anointed and I'm appointed. And I understand the jealousy in the hearts of men. But they had to understand the wrath of the king also. All these pussy faggot niggas could shut
What
the
did he say
fuck
about
up.
the hearts of men?
See in the hearts of men, but they had to. And I understand the jealousy in the hearts of men, but they had to understand the wrath of the king also. All these pussy faggot niggas could shut the fuck up. Don C. pussy ass, supposed to be the realest nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? I remember him sitting with me and saying, brah, what's up with this red hat, bro? What's up with this red hat? They told me, who's they, nigga? They told me that, you know, if you don't stop wearing a hat, man, they're gonna give it. And they named a rapper right here. Now, I love this rapper, so I don't even wanna, like, put him in this conversation. But it was like a they, you know, the invisible hand. The people, you know damn well, that Super Bowl, that Kendrick Super Bowl and that Grammy Super Bowl had invisible hands on it.
Yeah.
It's about bots and
everyone
shit,
culturally fucking knows that. They fucking know that. So watch. Don C tells the nigga A-Side. The nigga A-Side was talk about the other day with the scoliosis. Okay. Right?
What?
First of all, like I said, I make it clear. This nigga come up to me talk about how my teeth don't look good. I was like, nigga, you telling me you got something that look good? And of course, he's Tremaine's friend. And it bothered me. When, A-Side, because it bothered me every day after you said that. Like, yo, how do I let this nigga, you know that nigga say some shit to you, and like 10 minutes later, you're like, yo, how I even let this shit happen? Yeah. Right? So, but A-Side did give me a bar. He said, Don C once told me, and this is towards the end of the conversation, the last time I ever spoke to him. He said, man, and Don C was working for me at this time. Man, I'm glad Ye didn't get the Nike deal. And when I didn't get the Nike, it was heartbreaking. So because I had the fucking Yeezys. I was on the second Yeezy. And I just, man, I'm like, we about to make the biggest. We about to make Yeezy and Nike. We about to tear people's heads off. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga from Chicago. I got the hottest shoe. I'm at Nike. It wasn't no J. Cole, Kendrick, Trav, Drake, Virgil.
You know what's kind of crazy? Dude kind of spins off like Harmon Smith does. Because he was on something for a minute. Now he's on something. Now he kind of took that fucking estuary river like off to the side a bit for a while. Like, I'm sure he'll loop it back, but like, dog, you're off this shit for a minute.
It was all of them in one, right? Before they started putting all these battery packs, Lucian battery packs, LVMH battery packs by each one to distract from the true leader and shit. So Don C then says to A-Side, I'm glad Ye didn't get the deal because it wouldn't have gave no one else a chance. Well, who's the one? 4 people that work for me. So that means all 4 people that work for me was going into the meetings with me, working on designs for me, then shaking hands with people behind my back. They wasn't really with the king. Faggot ass Virgil, faggot ass Don C, faggot ass Matt Williams, and faggot ass Jerry Lorenzo. 4 faggots.
That was a perfect cutoff. But do you know why he keeps saying that? It's not even necessarily, it's not even necessary that they may be accused of things, but it's really just like a hip hop thing, like, cause like he's an old school kind of guy, right? Homosexuality, it wasn't like big in hip hop, right? It's not like today. It was back then. That was a common insult in the hood and in the rap music all the time. Eminem still uses that shit, right? So I feel like that's the context in which he's using it, not actually towards homosexual people. But also him being him, I'm sure he also means that as well.
Interesting. I mean,
and also you gotta run this shit straight.
Yeah.
You can't chop it up. You can chop it, you can do whatever. It's like they chopped up the Bible, the word still came through. Imagine you try to chop the word faggot at his interview, it would be like 3 sentences.
Yeah. I wasn't like I was exactly. I'm like I can't be editing like that. You called that shit. You're just editing. Like I don't know if I can do that, bro. You can't chop this shit up. You can't. It'll take fucking forever. Unless you have an AI do it.
As we talk about censorship, and even you saying that, I still say the F word. Just like you've been throwing it around like you don't give a damn.
Yeah, but you didn't.
What do
You didn't just say
How
it.
do you feel about like people like speech is censored a lot. What we could say, it feels like you're trying to take off those shackles, and it's like
you
you said
peeing?
woke is dead.
Yeah. Sorry, I was supposed to leave 18 minutes ago.
No.
Nigga.
So you're going to Japan for real, for real.
Don't drop the location.
So, what's out there? I know you had wanted me to come to China. I was just like, it feels so far away, and culture, like what are you seeing? Like you just tell me what's on that side of the world. I've never been.
Hold on a second. Somebody just talking about this car. He said, "Yo, Cardi wants to sit down. Let's connect, gang." I said, "Who's this?" Lou. I'm with Cardi's camp. Give me a call. I said, "Who gave you my contact?" Answer that question first. Cash, tap in. We black man, these industries are extorting us. Black on black violence. Information is key. These niggas are setting you up. Yeah, I could definitely see that, but perfect setup. You mentioned my daughter, so now I get to end the movie.
What?
And I'm gonna end the movie with somebody for sure.
Do you
What?
think he did that purposely, or do you think he just thought it was kind of trendy because Kim acknowledges? Again, there are some people who feel like it's just random coincidences, and it looks like you're like, no, you're doing that to fuck with me because you left me off the album.
If you my dog, what one of my actual friends or someone that could call my daughter, their niece, will reach out to a woman that I got issues with, obviously. That's some faggot shit. I ain't no street nigga. I'm the pink polo pussy faggot and shit, but I know that is not street code.
Yeah,
I know that part.
That's all I was
Like,
saying.
is that
That's
that
exactly why
okay?
he's saying
that
what he
part
said.
of it. Before we even
It's
get
not
to me
street
being
code.
mad.
No, I get it. Like if it's like an ex. Like why you hitting on my ex? You know what I mean? Like if you my man's and I don't fuck with my ex or I don't fuck with my baby moms, why you hitting? Why you even acknowledging her?
Why? And you're fucking reposting my baby mom, and not even reposting me. You was the first feature on Donda. It's like the Cardi shit is like the final heartbreak. I don't give a fuck about this black man. How these niggas run up, nigga? Come kill me, then,
He was the
nigga.
first feature on Donda, and he didn't release any of the fucking features he had on Donda. It was just Kanye. When that shit first came out, and having Jay-Z be on the fucking first track, Jail, dog. Jail's a fire track if you haven't heard it, but that's crazy.
Come kill me because a motherfucking coward dies 1,000 deaths. And it's the final heartbreak. Niggas using you, you know what I'm saying? It's like this.
Why weren't you on the album? Like, it seems like if you felt like you were going to be, like you guys worked on, did you work on music?
Yes.
That was going to be on
the day I did Wheels Fall Off, that's when the nigga Cardi got the song with Thug and Ty and shit. We was in the studio. We was working on, he sent me the song. We was talking about doing a mixtape. And then, this gentleman named Peter told me like on Wednesday or Thursday to it, whatever it was like, oh, this Cardi album is going up Friday. I said, I called him right away. I say, bro, where's our song? But on that note, it feel like on Cardi album like he's doing everybody a favor though too. He need to have all them fucking features. It felt like, oh, he hot right now, and he had to do Uzi a favor or this a favor, that favor, and it's just like, and this level, obviously the album could be better. At this level, it's a different level of experience that's needed to handle 30 songs, to understand how to be running those producers. Like Cardi's a genius in his own right. It's another thing to run that Donda Stadium.
Right.
And it's just what they call it, ambitious.
Mm-hmm.
Like that amount of songs is really ambitious.
Yeah.
And a big thing is like, how do you do that without me just as your producer mind, whether I was on it or not? It's like, y'all keep on wanting to do like the last Kendrick album, not that, but the previous one is like a direct copy of
Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale and Big Step.
yeah, of fucking Pablo. I'll show you. It's like, oh, these are the drums from this song. This is the approach to this song. This is because I be in here like just inventing new approaches to a song and shit. Oh, we're gonna drop the drums like this on Blood and Leaves. I'm gonna make the ending of Runaway last as long.
So what I'm not gonna do is scrub through those and compare them. But you both are of like the same mind. No, you're both like Gemini, right? So like, how is it not possible you two come up with like similar styles at a certain point? I don't know. I'm not that big into astronomy, but you know, some people call me asparagus. I don't know.
And you know, I'm the type, I will share anything and everything with whoever. I would do collaborations, or I did, and it's just too much where as soon as the shit get hot, no one is like, yo, nah, this nigga, you know what I mean? It's
You think they take the sauce and run off with it, then forget about it.
and then they go against me for like political shit. You know how many fucking rappers and celebrities went against me for the Trump shit? Then I understand with the
Fine.
Jewish shit, but you know I wasn't lying on that shit. And out of
I know
Cardi
about
shit,
Jewish
it
shit.
was the perfect combination of me not having a name and likeness and me finding out about that shit, to me being left out the album on some faggot ass Trav shit, to him
What do you mean?
calling, what's that?
What do you mean, Trav?
Trav left me off his album, took 4 of my songs from the ranch in Wyoming. My choruses, my exact singing lines, replaced me with him or with other people, put Future Scissor on the joints, took me off. I felt, with no explanation, shit just comes out.
So what are these conversations like? You guys aren't talking like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Because we see the frustration, but what are they telling you? Are they apologizing?
They're not telling, but we know why they're doing it. We know why. You know why. I know why.
Nigga, what? This is fucking ridiculous.
Okay, I gotta leave. I have to leave. We could double back on it.
You definitely double back.
Yeah.
One of the last real questions.
All right.
What changed in between?
One of the
and obviously
last
bring
real
back Sunday
questions.
service now, but there was a time. and I
Oh, the
remember-
nigga from Sunday Service tried to hit me for $2 million, Jason White, to run it. It's like, it's always a scam and it's Hollywood shit, but keep going though.
But you used to be on, like even certain language you felt just wasn't appropriate. You say you didn't want to get into secular music. I mean, I think even that track with 3 Stacks where, you know, I think he wanted to curse or something like that. You're like, no, we got to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Now
That's a
when
good
people
song.
seeing
That's a good
how
song.
you speak and they're like, what happened to that yay? Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes or what do you then realize?
I'm evil. This the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody could tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
It is. It's true.
Did you ever apologize for anything or like not necessarily regret, but like
You know,
see
I should
things
do
you've
that
done
too.
or
Just to
seen people you
fucking,
offended in
which
the
is
past and
both
be like,
evil.
Yeah, man. God
Like,
hurts
what the
too.
fuck is going on?
It hurt me that I had to hurt Jay. It hurt me.
Fuck, my new goddamn profile, my new Discord picture will probably kind of support that. Evil as fuck.
It hurt me. The Cardi shit, it hurts me. This shit, all this shit, I experience pain. People be thinking, oh, is he suicide? No.
well, you tweet about that, and
Yeah.
we're all worried. You know, like
Yeah.
I think you're the only one that can do what you do, but primarily because no matter even if you say some shit that people really don't like, they love you.
Right.
And you're probably the only hip hop artist or only artist period that you're so ingrained in us that we'll never. And that's why, like, you know, I don't think cancellation could ever work with you because it's like, no matter what, you're always gonna make us smile at a point because you're Ye. When you start talking and you mentioned suicidal thoughts, what's happening?
We say that, but then people
That's
don't
one
see what's
hell of a
happening.
left turn, tell you that much.
Look at the Chicago photo. Then look at the work that I put into Cardi. Then look at me sitting and telling North, like, you gotta, we not going on this Cardi album. I know it's the number one artist. Your friends are like, yo, you're gonna be in this Cardi. I know it's very exciting. Like for a kid like that has everything to be on a Cardi song is that. And North is like, yo, you got a problem with Cardi? I got a problem with Cardi.
So you're staying 10 toes behind you.
Yeah.
Should.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what all these faggot ass raps need to understand. Don't get this Disney shit and this Hulu shit fucked up. I'm her daddy. And I deal with pain and I administer pain also. Yeah, me. Pink faggot. I administer pain.
Bars.
Fucked up. I'm her daddy. And I deal with pain and I administer pain also. Yeah, me. Pink polo faggot. I administer pain mentally.
Bars.
Because none of these niggas is psycho or as smart as me. At least not the niggas. I can't say for the tech dudes. Okay, that's some
For the
other
tech
shit.
dudes.
But artists be dumb, bro.
You had it, dog. No, fuck the tech guys. No, you had it, bro. Come on.
Because none of these niggas is psycho or as smart as me. At least not the niggas. I can't say for the tech dudes. Okay, that's some other shit. But artists be dumb, bro. It's like they can't even fucking count, bro. Jewish people run their whole shit. The lawyers run their whole shit. Our whole shit. Like the contracts are set up for us to not read it. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga can't. Okay, go out and run a whole record label without Jewish.
There is a lot to be said about the predatory nature of artists or record labels in general, let alone nowadays with like YouTube artists and Spotify artists and SoundCloud artists, and people trying to get signed and shit. There's a lot of predatory practices. I can see what he's saying with that. I really don't know what the fuck is. Like I'm not really backing all this Jewish hate, but like I understand what he's trying to say.
Jewish person. Now take back what I had to say. Start up your whole TV network and shit. Make it run, but no Jewish investors. Let me see how that works. You know what I'm saying? Until motherfuckers could really get their shit together like they Nigerians or like they Chinese or like they're Jewish or like they're the tech Indians or some shit, everything I'm saying counts. And as far as the way I feel or what I'm expressing, I'm saying people want to fuck with me. I'm telling them they can't fuck with me. And anybody that ever went against me, and it's the other shit. I don't really have a problem with Kendrick. I would never call
Didn't you say you had to go like 2 times? I thought this shit was about to be over. Bitch, you got 20 more minutes? Crazy.
Kendrick a faggot. You know what I'm saying? I
Whoa.
don't like what happened with the song and that whole idea. I don't like how they used Kendrick. That's right. And also, I don't like him saying he the number one because I'm the number one. So those are my two things.
People think that's jealousy. They
using like Kendrick though. I'm not saying them as in Jewish people. I'm saying them as in like the general corporate heads, right? Why? Is there more to it?
Even when you criticize.
So I don't like him saying he the number one because I'm the number one. So those are my two things.
People think that's jealousy. They feel like even when you criticize the Super Bowl performance, or you're like, man, I didn't like him on Cardi's album. He got too many verses. Like, yeah, he could rap, but we ain't want to hear this shit.
Y'all don't go to church? God is an angry God. God is a jealous.
The previously line.
Well,
I must have completely missed what the fuck you're talking about.
Whatever interview you did previous to the interview of this.
Oh, this one. Interview you did previous to the interview? Is that what you're talking about? That was some crazy timing if that is what you were talking about. So, what is it? 53?
Whatever interview you did previous to the interview of this interview, I guarantee.
Oh my God. What interview you did to previous interview to this interview, I guarantee that you're going to, oh my God, that fucking hurts my brain. Holy shit. The interview you did previous to interview.
Than the previous interview. So what does God do? Bless. God has used me to bless. John Legend, boom. Amber Rose, Kim, Travis, Cardi. You get what I'm saying? So whatever is here, the blessings run through me. But in that same way, I'm angry. I'm jealous. And now I can say all these people were the family that I never had, but North is my actual family. So give me one reason, please. Because before it's all jealousy, is this and that, and now it's this far. So yes, I was jealous that Kendrick is on Cardi album, and I feel like that's two different genres. It seemed like J. Cole and Kendrick would be more like, I like mixing genres and shit, but yeah, I'm jealous. Yeah, I'm hearing this shit for the
At least
first
he
time.
can admit
yeah,
it.
I'm not on it. Yeah, this man rapping about Skims. It's like, that's what, man, what about all this shit where I say I don't fuck with rappers? I don't fuck with celebrities. And then I do the Jay-Z tweet and people be surprised. Like, I told you niggas I don't fuck with niggas. You niggas just don't be believing me.
Yeah, people don't listen. That is true.
I know you guys
Motherfuckers don't listen.
Music. Next down the album, Bully. I think there's a lot of people who they're like, yo, listen, man, Ye just going off on Twitter, but we just want the music. We want the music. You know, what's that creative process even at this point? Because
There's a whole nother, we should have started right there. There's a whole thing, creative process, 47 years and multiple lifetimes of creative process to make the,
He's 47.
the top living, influencer.
it was crazy when you said, yo, I've been in this shit 30 years, Cardi, you're a child. And it was like, this motherfucker really been in this shit 30 years. You know what I mean? Like, that is.
I fucking bet.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Niggas ain't finna, this is what I'm saying. With the Cardi thing in relationship to music and what you're saying. When I was 14 years old, I was cutting hair. It was a nigga that ran a shop, older gentleman. I came up there, I'm cutting hair. One day I cut like 5 people's haircuts and shit. I probably made, I don't know, maybe I had $100 in my pocket. And then I was running across the street, my honey, feeling so good about myself. And the dude ran out the shop. He said, hey, come back here. He said, show me how much money you made. I showed him. He took half that shit. So I'm saying niggas be using my shop and then running off with the $100. And then what, they gonna run off with the $100, show back over my daughter while they at it and shit? No, I gotta go to the back at that point. Niggas know damn well, it just became a thing where it's like, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna use Jay for this.
You know what it is? His analogies are so fucking long, I get lost every time. Like, what the fuck were we talking about again? Oh, yeah, that. Okay, it kind of makes sense if I can vaguely remember what the fuck you were just talking about.
I'm like, no, nigga, fuck all these niggas. It's because Virgil made it look like that's what you're supposed to do. Niggas used to call me like, yo, you're a platform. I ain't a platform. These niggas not better than me. These niggas, a nigga has yet to make a better product. Take the Louis Vuitton Dons and take every Virgil sneaker, and you can have a choice. Every single Virgil sneaker ever made versus the first sneaker I ever made. You get what I'm saying?
Your shit was trash, bro.
Take everything out. Take Graduation.
People were dunking all over that
take,
shit. I remember that.
Take Dark Fantasy. Take Watch the Throne. Take Donda. Take, you get what I'm saying? You could just go.
Take the Negroes in Paris.
One no rap album's better than Vulture's one last year. Let's go song for song for song. And it only got half of me on it.
You did that in cancellation. How hard is it to, if they're saying, DSPs are saying, well, we're not distributing that, or not DSPs, I mean distributors, they're saying we're not distributing that. I don't know if you get flagged from the DSPs who have to, then put it up on their streaming services. But it feels like the things in between getting your product to people, for Vultures especially, there was a lot of people running out of the way. You still got it up, right? Still got nominated for a Grammy, which, by the way, again, I know you got to it just brings up 15 different more artists. The Grammy was crazy.
How could I not? You got to come
Did he
to
bump
Japan,
into the table?
I really got to make this.
No, I know.
I'm serious. Y'all should come out there.
I know.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, well,
I appreciate you, brother.
Wait, huh?
I come to Japan.
Different more artists. The Grammy was crazy.
How could I not? You got to come to Japan, bro. I really got to make this.
No, I know.
I'm serious. Y'all should come out there.
I know.
All right.
Appreciate you.
All right, well,
I appreciate you,
all
brother.
right, thank you.
I appreciate you. Were you going out to the airport?
What was you thinking the whole time? He's like, man, that nigga needs more security. No security can fucking stop those interviews. Yeah, I'm headed to the airport.
Didn't run out of thing, right?
There is much you got?
You gotta bring the wrong airline.
Everything's there. It's 64 minutes. Yeah, that's what somebody told me. I'm shocked. Why don't you move around with security, man?
I have security, but
Like you know, I thought, but I always
Cold head bunked on the wall.
I thought, but I always heard that you never did that. Where I thought that I would come in here, you have 15 assistants, 15 staffers, you have all type of shit going on. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, as opposed to
Well, people, millionaires usually just have it's a lot of fluff, right? And it's just like you just have people just to wait around.
Are they gonna leave in that?
Yeah. Like they usually have just people to wait around on them, and you know it kind of creates like almost like a bureaucracy where it's like, hey, if you want to get to the guy, you get to this guy who then talks to this guy and this girl and this person, then you get to them to make a decision. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's when you end up getting me too, because the person starts feel like they got too much power and shit. That's like I had the assistant. I knew she thought she made me when she started saying copy.
Well, I mean, if you let her ask you for $3 million, like you should have said, you bugging the fuck out. Like, you said I knew shit was crazy when she said copy.
Can you wipe his face on the shirt?
That's that person in the middle type of conversation.
And they got the power. It's like they can't help it. Like they can't help themselves. And it's like I could talk to them. I'm really big. Like I got people right now that come in working on music, and then they want to like start working on clothes and shit. I'm just like, you don't know shit about clothes. And people try to put themselves in the middle of everything and get left out of.
Grab this and grab the suitcase. Oh, okay, right there. Good. Perfect.
He just left him there. Why would you pick that up?
Where you guys?
Oh Jesus! I thought he was changing to his other out.
Like do the Wendy Williams to you, where they're like, yo, listen, like it's called conservatorship. Well, you got hospitalized.
Can we talk on the phone? And I have to go.
We do what you need, okay? We can come with you. We're with you.
To Japan? Okay. See you guys. We should figure out how to shoot boy. Like
Tell
start
me
shooting.
everything you need, we do it.
Yeah, because Gabe has some good ideas for that.
Rico, you could have skipped.
Nigga, what the fuck is? Just take the stairs, nigga. Just take the stairs. Just take the stairs. Nigga, just take the stairs.
That way you could keep recording.
Yeah.
Nigga, just take.
I wanted to say this about why do I talk so much in these interviews, or why do I express myself so much on damn, I gave my KKK out. It's fine. I'll get it off.
Oh, you just gave it away?
Probably his
No,
like
they work.
his like makeup team or his like his
Okay.
PR or like his students did.
I'll let my watch.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What up, homie?
Some sort of manager for his like PR.
Your voice is everything. You know, if you have money, yeah, look at this is her car, by the way.
Really? It's like some old school vintage joint.
Yeah, like if you have money, you're gonna you might buy a car or a watch, a house. So when somebody comes to your house, no, you black, white, Muslim, whatever, people are gonna see the car, you see the house. It's just the nature of man to do that. But what happens when you had billions, then lost it, then got it back, families, lost it, lost say so over your kid's name and likeness, all that. Then what do you have left at that point? You got your his voice, like
The fuck was that?
This thing, whether I'm shadow banned or not, to have this idea that somebody's hearing it, 5 people are hearing it.
You talk to Elon? Like, because I feel like Elon is like, yo, listen, I might got to put some labels on it. I'm not going to kick you off of there.
Remember, I got kicked off for just posting one thing last time, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So now that I've been able to do it, it's like somebody getting used to money. Like
I gotta
me,
follow him on
it's like
fucking
what y'all
X
got is
now.
like 5 weeks straight. Hey, yes, man. 5 weeks straight of Beyonce had the best video. Think about that moment. And I picture that not let up. It's like having money, like me, it's like having money for real. It's like freedom to talk. You know what I mean? Because they'll be like, okay, that's enough. Your Grammy Award speech is up. Don't say that.
That's
You
funny.
said that. You know what I'm saying? So now you're experiencing someone who just say everything they want to say, and a lot of people can hear it. And I won't give that up for my life. I give
That
up
is
my
a
life
nice
before
feeling.
I gave that up. And then what?
I fucking bet he did. But like, he's not wrong though. Being able to say what you want to say is like, even having 5 people listen to it is actually, this is good. It's a good feeling. You may not make money off it because of like ads and shit, but like if you can say, have the freedom to say whatever you want to say, it's a really good feeling.
Makes it so funny. It's like the Jay-Z tweet, Jay-Z's kids tweet makes the Nazi shit not even seem so bad. Every week, it's like,
I feel like people feel like that was like probably the worst tweet you've said.
or the best, or the strongest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he just wake the fuck up?
I'll be saying
Yeah.
all kind of like
Hit me anytime.
Victorian shit all the time, right? Like exile. I'm
Yeah. Oh yeah. That was epic, man. That was epic.
Alright, I'll fucking follow him. But shit, that was a fucking crazy ass interview, bro. God damn. Like, he do be talking like Harmon Smith, but he's far more interesting than Harmon Smith. You know? They really do be hating Jewish people. God damn. But I am curious if Jewish people weren't, or as he perceives Jewish people to be, you know, head of all these businesses in the music industry, would he still have a hatred for Jewish people? Very interesting. But he said, but like he's also very honest about himself, right? He says he's jealous. He says he's this and that, and like, you know, he's very, very interesting character to study. I can't watch him too much, so I will lose my fucking mind if I try to keep watching. But also, there's also a look at academics as presenting of himself as he is, and he is boring. Like, he's funny sometimes, but I make him funny, right? He's not super funny on his own, but dog, he does not know what to do with dead air. He has no idea what to do with dead air. I try to have a little dead air as possible. That's crazy. But overall, it wasn't a bad interview. Oh, wait, we can check his comments. Hold on. 12 days, get new ones. Love Kanye West. I'll die for this shit. Okay, I won't die for it. Calm the fuck down, but speak the truth. But I like the way. I thought the way will shine. TS stupid. What is this?
She wanna hop in a Rari.
I have to agree. What the fuck is that? Dead air is why you don't stream. That's why you have to be. That's why you have to prepare yourself, right? Like, or actually, you know what? Fuck that. Don't be afraid of dead air. If you have dead air, just go back to doing what you were doing. Like, if I ever get too far off trail, if I end up like losing my thought, I just hit the play button again. Fuck it, right? Or if you're playing a game, just you don't have to talk. Just keep playing the game, right? You should never force yourself to say anything. That'll sound ingenuine, and you'll start to panic and shit. But if you allow yourself to be quiet, then you'll be fine. This is a money ago talking. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, hard to use copy ideas and Bro is a goofball. He is a goofball. We talked about the fucking clothes and the yeah. Hey, you called it. Wearing the Sean John shirt is wild. You did the exact thing. That's a like for you because you called that shit. Who's your favorite artist? Your favorite artist is Slave, Prince Side Effect typist. Welcome to the digital underground railroad. They can't control ideas. Create your own heaven through the knowledge before they get into the libraries. This is a lot of fucking like pro got a souvenir, got a real quiet about protecting. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, lol. We gotta we could co-stream if you want to like get used to it before you do it on your own. I don't mind doing that. I need to practice co-streaming anyway. But that's gonna do it for this time because I'm fucking tired and I got a lot of shit to edit, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Thanks for pulling up, bro. I appreciate it. Or if I catch you tomorrow, if I don't catch you tomorrow, I'll just be editing a lot of this shit. So either tomorrow or the next day. Either way, take it easy, bro.